shit that'll scare you. Like if you're in a fucking, it's like pitch black.
Oh yeah,
At
pitch
night.
black scares me.
Dude,
Yeah,
hell yeah. You're not scared of pitch black?
I'm hella scared of
Dude,
that.
dude,
I'm
freaking-
scared of medium like darkness.
Medium, yeah. Even in my own room, I turn the lights off. I'm like,
What's up, Pandeez?
You're listening to the Pandesoul podcast.
Join us as we unpack the flavors of being Filipino
And American. We're your hosts, Dremagix, the Fictitious Professor, and EJ Villaman.
And we hope you're hungry.
Because there's plenty to go around. What's up, Pandeez? Welcome back to another episode of the Pandesoul podcast, the funniest podcast on the internet. We're your hosts. I'm the Dremagix.
I'm Fictitious Professor.
And I'm EJ Villaman.
And before we get into the topic of today, please go on all our internet things, hit all the buttons, because that's how the internet works. Because, you know, we need views, right? We still need views? I think they should.
We always need views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't view us. Or view us.
View us. Don't view others.
Don't
us.
view others because fuck them. We're number one.
I like number 2 too.
So it's October, and it's spooky season.
Oh, it's spooky season?
Spooky season.
It's spooky season every day.
It's spooky.
Is that what you mean? What are you talking about?
That's why. Yeah, because it's spooky.
That's
Bruh.
scary.
Nice. So do you have any like ghost stories or like? I know like Filipinos are mad like spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
More spiritual than all the girls in LA. You know how that? I'm not religious.
They're agnostic.
Spiritual.
They're agnostic. Never mind.
Agnostic.
Yep.
Wow.
Zodiac girl.
That's a expensive word.
It is.
Yeah, I'm looking at you through the fucking loop in the mic. It's okay though.
It's cute. It's like a.
It's like a
Yeah,
people.
yeah. You're a voyeur.
Oh my gosh.
Voyeur, not good.
Boy, we need to change the topic.
You're gonna look at me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just because there's no fucking.
Stop
hole
looking
there.
over here.
Yeah.
But when I look at you, I look at like the chicken on the side of your head.
Dang. Okay.
He wants to talk to God.
Talk to God.
I guess there's your spiritual.
They're spiritual. No, but
Faith integration.
Filipinos as a whole are like either religious or very spiritual people.
Right.
But that comes with like even the, I don't know if you would call it ridiculous or like just otherworldly stories and influences like pagbag, like those traditions.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If you don't know what pagbag is, it's like after you go to the,
Like a funeral or viewing.
or like a graveyard even, right?
Yeah.
You can't just go straight home. You got to go to Jollibee first or like 7-Eleven
Chowking's good.
because you got to like trick the ghost so they don't know your address.
Yeah.
Right.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you leave. So do you think all the ghosts in the Philippines are just at Jollibee?
they are. It's a good place for them. They get to enjoy the chicken
Yeah,
and
or
the
Chowking.
gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
Smart.
I recently realized that like Chowking is to the Philippines as Taco Bell is to the U.S.
Hmm.
Like Chowking is Filipinized Chinese food,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and how like Taco Bell is Americanized Mexican
I
food.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Panda Express is Mexican Chinese food.
Panda Express gives me gas, but it's good.
I think Panda Express is like pretty authentic. You know what
It's
Wait,
Chinese
what?
American food.
It's Chinese American food.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So it's its own thing.
I don't think they need to hit me with so many offers to donate to shit though.
What are they donating to?
No, they're like, do you want to round up your thing to support this?
Well,
and then
it's
like,
so that they can give a donation and have a tax write-off as a company.
yeah, but how do you even know they're donating it? You know what I mean? Like
it's honor system.
honor system.
Yeah.
You have to
it's
talk
called
to their
trust.
ancestors.
Ancestors, hear my plea. Anyway, do you guys have any like ghost stories and shit like from the Philippines or kind of tales that you've heard through your family history? If you say no, this is gonna be a short pod.
Right.
We should have talked about this earlier.
Right.
It's not really a ghost story. I guess it might be a ghost story.
It's a ghost tale.
But back in the
Ghost
Philippines.
anecdote.
Yeah.
Ghost fable.
Wow, these are expensive words. Back in the Philippines, my parents' house supposedly used to be occupied by the Japanese. They used it like during the war as like a garrison, where like the Japanese people would stay there and actually like live there, and like have I think the captain or whoever, they go in there and they hang out. But they have a basement,
The
right?
more and more you're talking, the more and more it sounds made up.
It's not
No.
made up. I'm not.
Or, you know, like
capping.
it was a house.
Yeah, the Japanese times.
The Japanese
yeah.
house. But yeah, so in our house there was a basement. And in the basement, supposedly there were these like tunnels that like went from the basement to other places because the Japanese people needed to like escape from the Philippine people or the American people who were like coming to help out the Philippines. So fast forward to like when I was a kid, the stairs go downstairs, but it's always dark, and like there's never like working lights or anything, and it's just packed with like all these like storage items. And they would always like say, "Hey, if you go down there, the Japanese muumuu's gonna get you."
Oh shit!
I was like,
Damn.
"Damn,
Time out. Your muumuu was culturally specific.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
So there was a regular muumuu.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Upstairs and then downstairs the Japanese muumuu.
exactly."
different level of
Damn.
muumuu.
Yeah.
Mumushiro.
Oh,
Dang.
jeez. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that was his name. Her name, their name,
Momotaro.
Muta.
Muta.
Mumuta.
The Great Muda.
Yeah,
That was you know who the
Wrestler.
Great Muda is?
yeah.
Dude, when I saw him wrestle, I'm
Shining
like,
star.
what's his name? I shit.
Nice.
But shout out to
Yeah.
the Green Mist. That was a cool fucking move.
Shout out to the muumuus.
The moo-
The muumuus.
all the
there.
muumuus out there.
Oh, yeah, that,
Yeah.
that counts as like a ghost story, huh?
Do you think all the muumuus have internet? They're all listening on Spotify?
Yeah, they have the spiritual
Wow.
internet.
What is
Wow.
that called?
The spiritual internet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any ghost stories?
I have muumuu stories.
Nice.
So when I was a kid, I had an uncle that lived with us, and he used to smoke cigarettes, and so he would smoke outside the house, and then I would just like go out and like
Smoke.
just hang out.
yeah,
And
yeah. Can I get a hit?
Yeah, and he'd be
smoke
like,
with him.
"Oh, don't go there. There's a muumuu there," and he'd be like, "Wah, wah." There's a muumuu, and be like, I'd get scared and run back inside the house.
That was the scary noise you made?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
is a
middle of
scary
night.
noise.
Wah, wah.
What the hell?
So what the muumuu sounds like.
Ah, cool.
They don't go like ooh like a regular muumuu. Oh,
No,
it's a different
muumuu.
culture.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because yours probably went like that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Japanese guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Ooh. No.
You're going to add more shit to it?
No.
I feel like sometimes this whole pod's like, try not to get canceled. And then midway, I'm like, fuck it, man.
You're canceled
We're going
anyway.
to get canceled anyway. Like, someone's going to find some problem with it.
Right.
It's comedy.
What about you? Your muumuu story?
I have a ghost story.
Ghost story.
It's a bit long. And I don't know if it's real. I might have, like, added parts to it as I grew up.
Yeah.
So my great-grandparents, right? They died exactly 1 month from each other. So my Lolo died first. No, my grandma died first.
Yeah, you're adding to the story.
It sounds like I made it up now.
Yeah.
No, my Lola died first. And then exactly 1 month later, my Lolo died. So it's crazy, though, when my Lola died, all the kids, because we all used to go to her house to get babysat, right? All the kids that, that's so weird. That's so weird.
Baby,
fucking-
yeah.
Yeah.
Weird fucking word, right? But she would babysit us.
Sit down.
Hey, come over.
Sit.
Oh,
Sit.
that's your spot, huh?
Sit down.
Yeah. All the kids that she would take care of got sick, like that week. The week
Immediately?
she
Wait,
died.
what?
Yeah, and it was like a weird coincidence. And then
Sick of what?
a month later, what?
Sick of what?
Sick of her
Sick
shit.
of you.
Yeah, so
She
my
has internet.
she does.
Yeah.
She does. She's a subscriber.
Yeah.
And then 1 month later, my Lolo died, right? And so I go through all their old stuff, and because I want his deck of cards, right? Because we're cleaning the house.
Right, it's alright.
Jeez.
It sounds fucked up.
No,
It
no,
sounds like
no,
we're
I'm-
robbing them.
I'm laughing because old stuff. Yeah, they're old people. All their stuff is old. I'm just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
like bad joke.
No, yeah,
riffing
I got you.
mindset.
So my Lolo every day he would watch baseball and play solitaire with like the same like deck of cards.
Oh, nice.
And it was like the grimiest deck you've ever seen because he would go like he would,
Yeah, his DNA
like
is on
every
there.
day, right? But I wanted it so I could have like I put it in a Ziploc or like so it's
Yeah,
clean.
memento,
And
right,
just,
right.
Yeah, yeah. So I was looking through this stuff. I saw this photo of the night before. The night before we were gonna clean the house, I had like a dream, and I don't dream about shit like that I can remember, but I dreamt like I was in this cafe, right in the Philippines, and it was like closing time, and so there's this like little girl sitting down, and closing time. I'm like, hey, are your parents like fucking around? Like they can pick you up? They're like, no. The girl says I'm waiting for my boyfriend, and she's like, oh, what's your boyfriend? I was like, what's your boyfriend's name? She's like, oh, it's Eugene, and that was my Lola's name. I was like, that's fucking weird. So I woke up, right? The next day when I'm cleaning out the house, I see a photo of the cafe,
Yeah.
Dang.
and it's like exactly to my dream, and I've never been to this place before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is wild. So, and it's one of those things where like it might exist, it might be real, it might not be. Like, I'm gonna choose to live my life that it's
Yeah.
just like,
Right.
hey, that was a weird moment. I'm not gonna think too much about it because that would fucking terrify me, you know. So
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Not
it's
gonna
wild.
lie.
It's wild to think about. If I like
Yeah.
really overthink it, it
Yeah.
could be like, yo, there's so many parts to the.
Let's overthink it right now.
Right.
Let's see what's going on.
Let's do that. Let's
We got
dive
time.
into the trauma and all the things. Go ahead.
Dang, that's traumatizing.
No, it was just like I haven't really thought about it since
Yeah.
then. Like I know it on a surface level of what happened,
Yeah.
but I've never been like, yo, maybe I used to go there when I was a kid in the Philippines, like before,
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
before like my sentience turned on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's like so many parts of your life that I mean that whole beginning part of your life that you don't even remember,
Right.
right? Until you like
So you remember.
your circuits kicked on.
Right. So you
Do you-
have sentience.
Yeah. What was like the first memory you had?
Waking up on my 3rd birthday.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
about the same time.
Dang.
We're like 3 years
literally,
old.
I remember knowing it's my birthday. Woke up, super stoked.
Oh shit, that's cool.
That's like literally my first memory.
Mm.
That's kind of crazy. I think mine was a little later than 3 years old. Like I remember waking up. I think I was like 4-ish, 4.5 or 5, and I was wearing like this San
It
Francisco.
was here. It's not in the Philippines.
Yeah,
It was here. Yeah, it was here.
Even,
I was wearing this, like,
even numbers.
Yeah. If you want to know what
Yeah.
it's about, listen to our past episodes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not an even number. So I was wearing the San Francisco
It's not
49ers
even a
like
number.
onesie. It's not- and I'm not even from the Bay, but I'm wearing this onesie, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I woke up and I realized that I was rolling around in my poop.
Oh,
Yeah, at like 4.5 years old. So that's one of my like really, really first ever memories.
Then you are late in 2 ways.
Yeah, yeah,
Dang.
yeah. I was.
Hello.
I was.
So this is a like we don't talk about this moment, but like when I was a kid, my little brother was born, and he's younger, obviously, right?
Right.
But I remember him playing with a knife, and my first memory was like, okay, get the knife from him so he doesn't hurt himself.
Right.
But also me as like a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, I took the knife like this.
Oh.
And I like slit all my. I guess that's why I have actually like kind of
The
scarred
lines?
lines here. That's why.
How many lines you have?
I guess no, but like
Are you
that's
telling
kind
the
of
truth?
scarry. Yeah. So I grabbed it like this. So I remember looking at my hands, and it was just like blood,
Yeah.
and like I wasn't freaking out because I didn't know that it was bad.
Right.
Mhm.
I was just like, "Give me the knife," and then my dad came and was like, "Oh fuck!" And so I went to school the next day with like 8 rubber band or eight band-aids.
Yeah.
Just like around, and everyone's like, "What happened?" And I go, "Knife," like being
What?
cool, like knife.
One
It's
word
okay.
answers.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty
Knife.
hard.
Yeah, and like my brother for sure doesn't remember it because that's probably before his sentience kicked on.
Yeah.
But that's like just looking at my hands and thinking like, oh shit, blood running down. I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Like people are reacting.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah. So just try it. It's kind of neat. Fuck.
Yeah. No.
It's okay.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Pass.
Are there things that you are? Okay, I guess yeah. We're
Do you
adults.
believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe they exist. Yeah, I believe that there's something somewhere around us. Yeah.
When they don't text you back.
Exactly. Yep. They're around us for
Yeah,
sure.
they're around.
Hashtag
Gina.
dating in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghosts everywhere.
Dude, No, but like, do you believe in like the ethereal,
The spiritual realm.
Yeah, yeah,
I've heard a theory that all of time happens or has happened already. We're just like observing the modern moment or the current moment, and then ghosts
Damn.
are like a feedback loop of a certain incident. So if it's like this is the fabric of time, the reason why if you go to like a haunted house, it's like somebody dressed in like the 1800s is because that time loop got stuck. So then they're repeating that exact same moment over and over again.
That sounds like how you would answer that question, or like how you would approach that.
Yeah,
right.
That
the
sounds very
quantum
Yeah.
physics answer of
Yeah.
ghosts.
Right.
Yeah.
How would you explain the? How would you explain the quantum
Existence
the,
of ghosts.
the spiritual realm, or the existence of ghosts?
Dang. I just feel like I haven't really thought about it that way. You go first.
It's also a very you answer.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it
You just
really
feel
is.
like there's a spirit here.
I just feel like it just
Whoa.
happens. I believe in karma a lot. So like
Creditkarma.com?
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
sponsor us, Credit Karma.
Karma.
Karma Chameleon.
Sponsor us too. That
That song.
that song.
A song can sponsor your pod.
Or give us rights to use it for something.
Yeah. Spiritual realm, I think I've been thinking about like shit like that lately, like shit I can't explain. And I kind of think what you believe is to be real,
Yeah.
right? Like, oh, if you believe in this God, then to you that God is real.
Right.
So it's like the sorting hat where
Sure.
like if you ask to be in Gryffindor, he'll put you in Gryffindor.
Right.
Okay.
Right? So like I guess if you're Muslim, whatever that belief system or whatever you believe in,
Yeah.
that's what happens in the afterlife.
Sure.
Like there's no guy up there and be, hey, you were wrong. Get
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
over. Right? So whatever your
Right.
choice is, then that is where you end up.
Right.
And I think that's me being optimistic of just like
Yeah.
everyone's beliefs are valid.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because,
Yeah.
like, you know, some folks are like, oh, let me pray to the ancestors for guidance. Or it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, of course they're guiding you.
And if you don't believe in anything and you think you just die when you die, maybe that's what you want, right? So you just
That's
die.
fine.
So
Yeah.
congrats.
Oh, yeah, I'm always like, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as it's also helpful and constructive to society.
Yeah, I think for me, as I approach like the spiritual and religion, having something to turn to when I'm backed into a wall is very important to me.
Right.
Like something I can't control or like something I can even blame,
Right.
right? Where it's like, you're making it this way
Right. Right. Right.
because I can't explain or I can't see the pathway of like how my actions would make it this way.
Sure.
It's just a circumstance even.
Yeah.
Right.
And then also, you know, your choices have consequences and all this stuff, but there are things that you can explain where I need that in my life, even if I know that it's not materialistically real,
Right. Right. Right.
because if it wasn't, then I would just break down. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is it? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way
Yeah.
I was raised is like, there's nothing else? Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? I'm doing this for nothing? Just like right now?
So you just try to find something.
I'm just here for the vibes.
Right. That's what you tell them at church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just here for a paycheck.
Yeah. Well, you. Yeah.
Me, personally.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what is your kind of relationship with
The Lord.
the outworld, the spirit realm,
I'm from that same boat, to be honest. It's like I feel like
Titanic?
yeah.
SS Minnow
Tata
Johnson.
Nick.
That's
Yeah.
Minnow Johnson.
SS.
The Red Dragon.
Must all these yachts look alike? Yeah, like, but I mean, I also do believe that like, at some point your ancestors or the people who've passed on like come and like visit you and like in like little ways, or you kind of create that in your head that like that happened because grandma's here to see you or grandma's here to watch you or
The butterflies.
yeah, like the
come back.
butterflies, yeah.
Dude, this one time I was at my mom's house and we were in the kitchen, and then in the kitchen above the sink is a window, and so she was looking out, and then I like hear her just be really excited. She's like, "Oh!" And then I'm like, "What? What happened?" She's like, "Oh, butterflies!" And I'm like, "What?" And then It was the gardener with his leaf blower, and he was just blowing up all the dirt. I'm like, Mom,
Jeez.
that's just like dust.
That's not dirt.
That's not butterflies.
That's not tita. That's just dirt.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ah. Ding dong.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding dong dun.
Ding dong dantes.
If you in your afterlife, would you come back as a butterfly and visit the younger folk?
Yeah, I'd be down. If that was an option,
I'd be down.
Yeah,
down.
Every Saturday
Yeah.
is butterfly
Yeah.
day.
And guess what?
Oh shit! It's butterfly day, dog.
It's but a Friday.
I want to come back as like a crow or something.
Fuck.
Why? Why a crow?
Because then if they treat me nicely, I'll bring them gifts.
Wow.
You can
Oh,
train
wow.
crows to bring gifts.
I'll try that with the
You're
crow.
gonna train crows?
Yeah, I'm gonna train crows.
What would you come back as to like visit?
Oh man. I do kind of want to be a certain type of bird.
Oh, you want to come? So I'm thinking
Whose
like,
bird?
My bird.
dang,
I'll be big bird.
that's cool.
Yep.
Cut that out.
Whose ghost is that?
Yeah.
No.
That's Lola.
Wait, have you guys seen all of Big Bird's cousins?
No.
There's like a version of Big Bird in different countries, and it's like a different color and a different name.
Oh,
Oh, that's kinda cool.
In like Mexico and Central America, it's Adelberto. It's like a green and yellow bird.
Dude, I've eaten there before, Adalberto's.
Close.
Fish burrito.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good, dude.
There's like a Dutch
So-
version that's blue. There's like
IKEA.
another-
Dutch Bros?
Dutch bros. Dutch bird.
Dutch bird, make it true.
Don't Dutch my bird.
Yes, there it is.
Don't Dutch
My
dun-
tantana.
Don't
Touch my
tantana.
tantana. Hey.
I think I'd be a seagull. Yeah, just like look at people at the beach.
Ah, like that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Eating all the fries.
Yeah, exactly. All the bikinis.
I think I'd come back as $1 in your pocket that you didn't expect.
Wait, you didn't say it had to be inanimate.
Okay, you can do that. Just like that's a cool moment of
That is
like,
a cool moment.
oh, thanks, Lolo.
Yeah.
Put it back.
You-
Spend it.
You've been in the washing machine the whole time.
Nice.
Interesting.
I like those movies.
Washing machine movies?
Yeah.
Hot tub washing machine?
Yeah. Hot tub thigh machine.
Yeah.
Hot tub thigh machines.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, $1 in your pocket. I think that's a cool way to like visit your. What's the opposite of ancestor?
Your descendants?
Descendants. Is that a movie?
Is it
Descendant. I don't know.
Descendita?
I don't watch movies.
Descendants.
Descendant?
Descendant.
Let's step up.
The streets.
Step up 2.
Step up 2. Step up 3. The King of Thieves.
Step up 4. Electric Boogaloo twice.
Step up 5. The Half Blood Prince.
Step
Step
5.
up 6.
Step 5. Step Furious.
Step up 7. Too many steps.
What are you doing, step up, sister?
There it is.
I think that's the winner. You win.
You're welcome.
Okay, real quick. As an adult,
Yeah.
are there things that fucking like still scare you
Taxes.
on that level?
The IRS.
No, not like real shit, because everything scares you. And, like real shit, but like in the spiritual, like, is there shit that'll scare you? Like if you're in a fucking, it's like pitch black.
Oh yeah,
at
Pitch
night.
Black scares me.
Dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. You're not scared of pitch black?
I didn't say I was. I'm hella scared of
Dude,
that.
Dude,
Dude, I'm scared of medium like darkness.
Medium, yeah. Even in my own room, I turn the lights off. I'm like, ugh.
I'm like,
So I
let
have
me,
an Apple Watch.
yeah,
I'm
let me
like,
turn the
use
phone
flashlight,
on.
even to get from my door, like light switch to my bed.
Right.
It's like 4 steps.
That's
still,
real.
Still
Yeah.
don't trust it.
I really hate like when it's a 2-story house and you have to turn the lights off downstairs
yeah.
and then have to run up. Like I'm still scared of that.
Yeah.
You gotta run up the stairs.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thankful we have lights on the bottom of the stairs and on top of the stairs,
Oh man.
Is that why white people like have lights on the stairs?
so they don't trip.
Got
Are
it.
you gonna do anything for All Souls Day?
Oh yeah, November 1st, right? 1st and 2nd is
Is it all the souls?
All Souls and All Saints.
Do you guys do anything?
I don't.
I think about doing something and then I don't.
Really? You don't even visit like your tita or like tito or lolo?
No.
Lagot ka.
Lagot ka.
You guys are
Uy.
so lagot.
They're all.
Do you?
Yeah, or else they're gonna. And then we go to choking after.
They're all buried in the Philippines.
Oh, you don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
have
same.
face. You have FaceTime.
You're gonna
FaceTime
FaceTime
the
also?
grave?
Yeah, they have
Nick?
internet.
Yeah,
You do that? FaceTime, like,
Yeah.
you
FaceTime
send
the grave?
someone and you go, "Uy,
Yeah,
show me,
Oh,
show me.
Yeah.
tingnan mo.
you
Bless,
do. You do the
bless.
FaceTime like this, and
Yeah.
then it's all taken.
You put your phone like that.
Yeah.
Bless.
Exactly.
Bless. Oh.
Bless.
Ah, shit,
Oh.
it hung up.
Hala.
Call him back. Call.
Bad luck. Bad luck.
You have to get the calling card again. Do
Hey, Siri.
you guys remember that calling cards?
Yeah, I think they still have them there.
Phone cards.
Like, yeah.
No, they have SIM cards now, but the calling card, you have to call
Business
the number.
card?
Dude, our version of the Philippines
Yellow
is so fucking like unrealistic. Like it's such an amalgamation of bullshit. Like we don't actually know what it's like over there. Do you have electricity there? Is there
I know
are they
what it's
good?
like.
Are they good? They keep asking for old clothes. Are they good?
Yeah. You want my PlayStation 2?
You want my comforter? Isn't it hot over there?
Yeah. Yes. Dude, their blankets are not blankets. It's a bed sheet. Oh, at least in my parents' place. Both parents' place.
Dang, is it the same place?
No.
Oh, okay.
One has the mumu.
Oh, the
Downstairs,
Japanese,
Yeah, the
downstairs
downstairs
mumu?
mumu.
Japanese
Dang.
mumu.
Yeah.
The DSM. Downstairs Momo. Dude.
DSM. Downstairs mumu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
Bros-
should be on a.
Bros downstairs Momo.
What's that?
BDSM.
Wow. And on that note,
On that note, that was. Thank you for watching this episode of the Pandesoul podcast. Please, if you haven't already, go on Spotify and YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the podcast, and hit us up on all our social media: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. We do all the shorts there. Click on all the buttons, do all the comments. If you like the content, refer a friend. Send it to a friend. If you don't like the content, send it to an enemy.
yeah,
But,
refer
yeah.
us a calling card company.
Yeah.
You get a sponsor.
Until then, we're your hosts. I'm Dremagix.
I'm Fictitious Professor.
And I'm EJ Villiamin.
And as always,
Don't forget your baon.
peace.
O sige na, Pandeez.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Pandesoul.
And check out previous episodes on Spotify and YouTube.
Thanks for laughing, and join us next week because there's enough Pandesoul to go around.
And don't forget your baon!